Okay, so you may or may not know this, but I've kind of been on the fence on whether or not I would actually continue doing Alien Isolation. The main reason being that I had pretty much lost interest in the game myself. The fact that nobody even fucking had interest in it, and, well, the fact that it wasn't exactly the best game. But then there was the other side of the argument being like, well, I just recorded the last 6 hours of the fucking game, so what am I going to do with that footage now? Like, I have it, might as well edit it. The problem with that entire thing now is the fact that, well, now I just literally fucking can't. So this here is Premiere Pro. Some of you may recognize it. Then none of you watching this probably don't. Oh, Jesus. But, yeah, so this looks like a normal video. You know, the first 14, 15 minutes or so of the video are edited, god fucking damn it, edited pretty heavily. Well, heavily. It's got a lot of cuts, that's what I mean. And, well, it's about here when that takes a turn for the worse. And, I don't think you need to be an editor to know that's bad fucking news. Just a bunch of audio that has gone missing immediately, comes back eventually, but in the middle is two great big fucking spikes. Yeah, no, that's not a good thing. Worst part is, I've been talking through the entirety of it. And conveniently, the second I stop talking, audio comes back. But at the same fucking time, it doesn't really matter. Because,
I feel like the problem with the androids is going to be the fact that they have like 50,000 foot arms.
Like, some may say, oh, you're over fucking reacting to this, really, just because of that? Yeah, no, it's not just because of that, it's also because of that, and, let's see, that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and I'm not gonna make it go through all of it, but, this is a 22-minute, part of this, what was eventually going to be episode 10, as you can see. The entire segment, unedited, was about 48 minutes, which is actually shorter than my videos normally, like, at least my recordings are. But I kind of had to cut it off based off of what was happening, in the entire session. So I was trying to find a good spot to stop, and a good point to pick up on the next video. Because obviously I didn't stop and do intros and outros or anything like that, so I kind of had to find those retroactively, but it doesn't matter. I have no idea if I'm using that word correctly, but it doesn't matter. Regardless, like, this is a 22-minute part of the video, and in that alone is 14 different times where that happens. Like, changing and varying from, like, 5 seconds to 20 to 30. So, I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to use that. Because it's not a type of video where I could just be like, okay, I'll edit that out. It could have been a good bit, but I fucking lost it, so now I just have to move on. I can't do that. This is a story-driven game. I cannot fucking do that, because there could be information that is important to the story as a whole, what I'm doing in that moment, context. Like, I don't want that aspect of it to be lost. And the worst part about it is that I'm not exactly going to remember what happened in these moments. Another reason I wanted to stop doing Alien Isolation. Don't you fucking crash on me. Don't you fucking dare. We'll go over to the nice place. Stop it. And now there are no problems. No, I just, like, through the entire series, I've been trying to keep information that is relevant in the videos. Like, very rarely do I let entire conversations in the video, unless it's just, like, something that could be interesting. But more often than not, I will just listen to it, cut it out of the video, and be like, okay, so here's what that conversation was about at the end of it, and that would be that. It would save, like, a good solid 30-40 seconds, and save us all time. And if there's something like that that happened that I don't remember, then I can't fucking use that and be able to build off of that. Like, it just... The worst part about it is that, like, this is just a 2-minute segment of a 6-hour recording. 6-hour and 30-minute recording. The first video was completely fine. This is when it starts getting to shit. And I haven't even bothered going through the rest of the 6 fucking hours, but there are obviously other moments, as you can see, where it just glitches out, and I've faced these types of glitches before, where the audio just fucking disappears, and shit just goes awry. It's happened in this series before, I believe. And I probably just used the Gujo gift to be like, hey, fucking shit glitched out here for whatever reason. Or maybe the glitch was just short enough to the point where I was able to just fucking move me talking like back a few seconds so it actually had video over it. But at the same time, like, that's 14 times in 22 minutes alone. I don't want to figure out how many times that happens in an entire fucking 6-hour recording. Like, I'm not willing to fucking put myself through that, and I would honestly just rather spend my time working on something else that I know I will enjoy. Because at this point, I'm not sure how much I was even enjoying Alien Isolation. Like, I wasn't having a bad time. It was just a thing of like, okay, let's get this over with. And that is... I think it would be fine in a video sense, because I think I was still cracking jokes through the entirety of it, which I wasn't expecting. I thought at the end I would start talking less and less. But it just... I guess it doesn't fucking matter at the end, because I have the power to just fucking end the series whenever I want. But at the same time, there was a part of me that was just like, let's finish this. Let's get this over with. Let's actually finish the series, because I've had a bad habit of just fucking stopping series when I didn't enjoy them, which is a good power to have, because if I don't enjoy something, might as well end it. If other people don't fucking enjoy it, might as well end it. Stop wasting my time. But at the same time, I just recorded 6 fucking hours of this, so I might as well finish it. Like, it just... I think the main part that I hate about it is the fact that this is not an option for me anymore. Like, it had been an option for a solid few weeks at this point. Well, not a few weeks, like a week or two, max. And now it's no longer an option that I have. It's just something that I now have to fucking live with. Like, maybe at some point I would have just been fucking fed up and would have been like, okay, let's edit like the last 3-4 hours of the footage that I have down into one video. Getting the most important moments, the funniest moments, get all of that, edit it down, go with that. I can't see myself doing that eventually, but I think I would have just done it like I've normally done it. But now I don't get that option. And I fucking hate that. So, the worst part about this is I don't know what's causing these glitches. I don't know whether it's Premiere not encoding them correctly, or just like getting the fucking file correctly. I don't know if it's XSplit glitching out with the recording and my computer not being able to handle the game, Audacity, XSplit, all of that, all in one. So if that was the case, it'd probably get a lot more glitchy towards the end, but I'm not gonna fucking check that. It could also just be a thing, because, like, with XSplit, I'm pretty sure with every fucking recording software, like, as you're recording, I'd say it's in a liquid state, where it's constantly adding stuff to it like a faucet, and then at the end, when you stop recording, it takes that and then solidifies it into the hard video that you get. So in that process, it could be glitching out itself and causing these glitches where the audio fucks up, the video fucks up, everything fucks up, and my life is ruined. So, I don't know what's causing it, and I don't know what the fuck I could possibly do to fix it. There are probably going to be some people like, oh, use OBS, and I have used OBS before, and it just fucking refuses to work with me. I don't know why. I could try it again, see if shit changes. Probably won't, but, you know, we can fucking try and see what the fuck happens. But at the same time, I've only seen these types of glitches with XSplit on gaming videos, I think. Well, like with SCP files, barely any audio is actually present, other than me speaking and music that I add after the fact. So the chance for the glitches to happen is very few and far between. More often than not, I don't have anything else open other than the SCP files themselves, both my recording softwares, and that's pretty much it. So, it's obviously not very intensive. Maybe I could just continue using XSplit for those moments, but for games I actually use OBS. I don't fucking know. I'll think about it. I'll see how it works. I will see how things... The worst part about it is because I don't want to fucking test an entire fucking video with it, because of the fact that if I do, that's going to be like an hour of my life that is wasted. Spent recording a video where it comes out choppy as hell. Fucking... That's an hour of my time wasted, essentially. And that hour could have been used recording a different video. Like, I could test out OBS, but there's that downside of it that could be an entire video lost. And I fucking hate that. I hate losing videos. Hence, why I'm so fucking pissed at this entire situation. I don't know. Maybe I'll fucking play a random game that maybe I'll do a one-shot of if the video comes out well. But if it doesn't, barely any time is lost. I don't know. But right now, like 1 hour for me is pretty big. I don't have the time right now. Which is actually why I wanted to mention something. I'm going to use this video as the upload that would normally be for Alien Isolation. So this is going to be the only upload of the day. But I'm going to use this time to, one, consistently still have the SCP file videos. Because it seems people actually like those. And I will use the rest of the time that I have to build up the next series. Both in terms of videos, get a stockpile of footage so I can just edit them whenever I have the chance. Pretty much just get ahead of myself by a few videos. So I have the cushion, I guess, of it. So if I ever miss a day of recording because of the fact that I'm working a 12-hour shift and don't want to bother editing after that, then I have the rest of that day off. Because free time is very valuable to me, so I will try to take I don't want to say like a full, well, it probably will be a full week, just to sort of build that cushion up, get the first few videos recorded, maybe edit the first, and then do a little special something for the entire new series, which I've already done before, but I kind of want to bring it back because, I might as well. Long story short, pretty much it's just going to be the SCP videos. There might be a Dead Estate video eventually during this entire thing, but it's pretty much just going to be SCP videos for now. So I just realized another thing that makes this even worse, and that's the fact that like I recorded this entire 6 hours and like 30 or 40 minutes of footage and had been procrastinating on it for fucking days because that's a lot of footage to fucking edit. And like, yeah, if I record for 1 hour for 6 fucking separate videos, that's fine by me. That's an hour that I see that I can work on. But I see this entire fucking monolith, and I'm just sitting there like, well, this is never gonna be fucking shortened down. So, like, that's immediate fucking switch in the mind that's been changed. And if I did not procrastinate as heavily, I would have noticed this sooner. Which means that less time would have been wasted, and that fucking... I fucking hate that, and it only gets worse because I know damn well that that's not gonna fucking change anything. I'm still gonna be the lazy fuck that I am, so... This is nice. This is fine. No, the fuck it's not. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to fucking say here. I'm just... Well, there goes those videos. I would say thank you for watching, but at the end of the day, I know no one's gonna give a shit about this video, because no one gives a shit about the Alien Isolation video, so, you know. At least this isn't 6 hours of footage.